Hold on, my settings are all fucked right now.
Welcome to the pre-show, where Jable's settings are messed up right as we go live.
Fuck it, I'm good now. Welcome to the Let's States Discord, everybody. Your one and only pre-show for the YouTube 6, which will be airing in about 2 hours. But you can come and hang out with us. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there in the Discord and on the YouTubes. Not a whole lot going on in the Discord to talk about. Nobody's really gotten banned. There are new people that I don't like. That's usual. Yeah.
I did introduce my best friend. Other than introducing my best friend yesterday, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Oh yeah, that started off with him and I being in a conversation for 2 hours where it's like, oh, I gotta go to do something, and then continuing the conversation because, you know what, fuck it, why stop? And finally me trying to figure out how to get him on Discord, or more accurately, setting him up so that he could actually use it. And dragging him in there and continuing the conversation for what, another 2, 3, 4 hours?
Yeah. And then Brett just shat all over him for like 2.5 to 3 hours.
Yeah, but he's a good sport, so it made it a lot of fun.
Yeah. By the way, we didn't schedule a guest, so anybody that wants to be on the show tonight, except for Bar, DM one of us. Yeah. Other than that, you want to start getting into the news? Whatever.
Yeah, let's move on to the news. Here we are. On this Mother's Day, let's start about a story about some guy being a dumbass.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is Florida Man. You have to say that.
It is Florida Man. It's contractual obligation that we must state Florida Man is Florida Man.
I'm a little behind on my side of doing shit, so give me a second while I pull up this article.
I'll go ahead and start reading it.
Else can see it. Yeah, go for it.
Florida man arrested after hiding legless fugitive girlfriend in storage bin. Deputies say. This title alone could go one of two ways. Either he hid his legless girlfriend from the cops in a storage bin, or he hid the body of his legless girlfriend in a storage bin.
Oh, I didn't even think about that twist. I'm too generous to the niceness of people, I guess.
But he's arrested, so, that did pop into my mind.
Yeah, well, harboring a fugitive, that is against the law.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't think anything of it.
All right.
Alright, so I have this up now.
All right.
Alright, in Polk County, Florida. A Florida man was arrested after trying to hide his legless fugitive girlfriend in a storage container from authorities, investigators said. John Robert Carr Jr. tried to conceal Crystal Lee Anderson, who was wanted for failure to appear in Orange County in a 2015 case in which she was accused of trying to rob a Burger King with a BB gun. This article just got better. According to the Lakeland Ledger, Anderson was shot and lost her legs in the incident. Okay, so that's why she's legless.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's the face of the keeper. Look at that. Scroll down a little bit there.
Oh, I did.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is just... Let's start off with stupidity.
She's got the Steve Buscemi eyes.
I have nothing to say on this.
All right. Deputies at the Polk County Sheriff's Office and federal marshals were tipped off that Anderson was with Carr at his residence, according to the Ledger. When they arrived, he told them she was not there. However, officers saw through a bedroom window that Carr had put the 4-foot-tall woman into a plastic storage bin. Oh, I thought this was like a shipping container size type thing that he was hiding her in. This was just like a little plastic bin that you just put your winter clothes in.
Quick,
Jesus
honey,
Christ.
get into the camping storage.
Oh, no, he just tossed her in there. Fuck it.
Well, how else is she gonna get in there? Holy shit.
Oh, man. And robbing a Burger King with a BB gun.
And then losing your legs as a result.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Was she... It didn't say. Did she get shot by police or did she get shot by somebody on site?
I have no idea, but this is Florida, so who the fuck knows?
She probably shot herself somehow with a BB gun. I don't fucking know. Ricocheted and hit her in the spine just right. Jesus Christ. Carr was arrested and charged with resisting arrest, according to the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Additional charges are pending, according to the Ledger. Anderson was taken into custody. Yeah. Where to start? Don't try to rob a Burger King with a BB gun. Don't try to rob anybody with a BB gun.
Don't try and rob anyone, period. Just be nice.
Yeah. Take the non-aggression principle into effect. Yep. Yeah, bar with a BB gun. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. All right.
Do you have anything more to add to that abomination?
I don't fucking know. I'm assuming that the storage bin was clear, since the cops could see her in the bin through a window.
No, it says they saw him put her in there.
Oh, okay. It still was probably clear. He doesn't.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to argue that one bit.
Yeah. Bar, obviously you're not familiar with Florida. It can get a lot weirder.
Oh yeah, tell them about the law.
Oh yeah, the reason why you see so many crazy stories out of Florida is because there's actually a law in place where police departments have to give up information about people being arrested, and give up their police files to the journalists. So that's why you see so many crazy stories out of Florida. Just so you guys know, this type of shit happens all across the country.
Sire, that's why you use coolers.
Yeah. Make sure they're airtight.
Or just don't do it in plain sight of the cops.
Yeah.
Oh. I really don't have... This is absurd enough.
Yeah.
There's not much you can add to it.
Keep the curtains drawn. Something. Yeah. Why am I giving advice to criminals? I shouldn't do that. Don't do these things.
Yeah, it's better if you just don't.
Yeah. Just say no, kids. Just say no. Just say no to hiding your legless fugitive girlfriend in a storage container. God damn.
Shall we move on to the next one then?
Yeah, that one was short and sweet. Let's talk about racism.
Yes, systemic racism. Woman tries to use institutional racism as legal case in court and loses.
Oh, I didn't know she lost. I haven't actually read this article. I just saw a quick little bit of the headline.
I did read through it. It's If there's one word anyone with a position of power at their workplace hates, it's racism. Racism means that there's going to be a whole lot of paperwork to fill out and more than enough awkward and uncomfortable calls with HR to boot. But half the time, discrimination is not actually at play. It's just someone cashing in on their privilege points. One woman in the UK did exactly this, and it backfired big time. Oh.
Yeah.
Ex-Met officer.
I don't know. I want to hear more about this. That's before I start making jokes.
Ex-Met officer Carol Howard accused her employer, the Independent Police Complaints Commission, IPCC, of discrimination and harassment. She claimed that the other people of color felt the same way, that they were being treated differently because of their race. But were they really? As it turns out, racism was just a diversion in masking the true issue she had at her place of former employment. After reviewing all 33 claims of racial discrimination, the judge dismissed every single one on the grounds that Carol Howard had a very poor judgment when it came to knowing the difference between prejudice and terrible job performance. Howard suffered from the latter.
It hasn't given the name of the judge yet. I want to send that judge some money. You deserve it. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, when you raise everybody with a victim narrative and you always be looking out for institutional racism, of course you're going to find it or you're going to think it's happening to you every time you fuck up.
It's a win.
Yeah, that judge is well slept as fuck.
Yeah. Instead of her work environment being hostile and unfavorable to women on color, not women of color, as she claimed, she was actually just bad at her job. She had lost her position with IPCC after lying to her boss on her time card about the hours she worked. Not to mention, she was reportedly a whiner when it came to job assignments. Her former employers claimed that whenever she didn't get her way, whenever she didn't get the assignment she wanted, she would blame it on the white men and all their racist ways. In a statement, Judge Joanna Wade, there's your name, said her claim to be... Pinkies up for Judge Joanna. In a statement, Judge Joanna Wade said her claims to be the victim of a witch hunt were unfounded. We are left with the uncomfortable conclusion that the claimant has an unshakable but incorrect belief that she does not like what is happening or is preventing from or is prevented from doing the work she chooses. This is discrimination or this is discrimination or victimization. Her lack of perspective is astonishing. It gives rise to concern that winning a tribunal claim may have a detrimental effect on future judgment. We aren't ruling in your favor because we don't want to set a bad precedence. Now, if only there was another case I could think of that this was the case in.
Yeah. Well, you know, that whole case, which we're not going to discuss, or we might, I don't know. I say we're not going to talk about shit, and then I end up talking about it anyways.
Yeah. But I'm good.
Yeah, that whole case was different. They were purposefully trying to set a precedent.
Oh, I know. I'm fully aware.
Situation. Yeah.
It's
By
just
the way,
unfortunate.
congrats to Count Dankula and Sue on getting engaged.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Right. Carol Howard ended up losing out on £144,000, and her current state of employment is unknown. Though, honestly, who would want to hire this woman? She played both the woman and the race card and failed miserably. And this was in the UK, where apparently everything is related to racism. Perhaps this means that the rest of the world has hope. Maybe this is a sign that black supremacy just isn't trendy anymore. Either way, it's a step in the right direction.
You know, I've never heard of this site Squawker. I know nothing about it. I'm pretty sure they're not an SJW site.
I would guarantee it. I would. You know what? I wouldn't say that they're alt-right, but they definitely lean more right. I mean, the moment you hear, maybe this is a sign that black supremacy just isn't trendy anymore. I don't think they're center.
Yeah. Yeah, because this had nothing to do with black supremacy. However, with this, it does give me a little hope that maybe the pendulum's swinging the other way.
Yeah, does it show the... Alicia Sharon is the author, and no comments.
No comments. Wow. How did you find this?
You found it, didn't you?
No, this one you found. I found the racist food thing that we're not going to talk about today, but there's a little hint.
Holy shit, I did find... I don't know how the fuck I found this. Oh god, but I am not disappointed. Alright, we should probably move on to our last one.
Yeah, our last one's a little history lesson. Since it is Mother's Day, we're going to talk about how the founder of Mother's Day fucking hates Mother's Day, or at least she did before she died.
And it's on CNN.
Yeah. The Commie News Network.
Well, since you already stated the title, since it's so plainly stated, let's jump right into it.
Yeah. And I hate big corporate news websites because they do all sorts of shit.
Yeah. You want to read this one?
Yeah, I guess. I just fucking hate CNN. They just asked me to remove my ad blocker for this site.
They never asked me for that, and I've got ad blocker.
I don't know what happened. I just left it on here for so long, and then we decided to
pop
that up right when I was trying to scroll down.
I can get this one, no worries.
I got it.
Okay.
Mother's Day means big business for retailers. This year's no difference. Shoppers will spend an average of $180 per mom. Sent my mom a text. She's doing fine.
I spent about $25 on my mom.
I visit my mom like twice a year, so I just stack up all the gifts at those times.
Yeah, I went over to my mom's house this morning for breakfast, and I brought her a potted plant of her favorite flowers in a different color, but still her favorite flowers.
Nice.
And since it's alive, I don't have to give her any again for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the
All
key.
right.
Potted plants are the key.
Sometimes. If you hate all of the commercialization behind the day that celebrates moms, imagine how Anna Jarvis would feel now. The Holiday's founder worked so hard to get the world to give moms everywhere a shout-out. But before her death, even she had to admit she had some regrets about starting Mother's Day. If she were alive now, she'd probably be living her worst nightmare. She just wanted to honor her mom. Long before her death, Jarvis's mom, Anne Reeves Jarvis, hoped someone would dedicate a day to honor mothers. When she died on May 9th, 1905, Jarvis set out to do just that. She began campaigning not only for her mom, but for moms everywhere. Started off with her hometown of Grafton, West Virginia, which takes credit for hosting the first official Mother's Day celebration. 3 years later at Andrews Methodist Episcopal Church. Since then, the church has been dubbed the International Mother's Day Shrine. In 1914, President Woodrow Wilson signed a bill recognizing Jarvis's Mother Day as a national holiday. Yes.
This is the woman.
Yes. She loved her mother very much. She created a whole fucking holiday. Yep. Alright. Then it goes on. This is kind of a longer-ish article, so I'm just going to brush over some of this. It goes on to talk about the reason why it's a singular mother apostrophe S day is because she wanted everybody to pay homage to the most important mother in their lives, which is generally their own. I know some people don't have it that great with their parents, but generally. And then some shit happens. It became corporatized and commercialized, and then she disowned her own holiday that she started. Jarvis couldn't stand the idea of people spending so much money on extravagant flower arrangements, sappy greeting cards, and overly priced chocolates. First, she went after florists protesting their marketing of those beautiful and ornate carnations. Then, her protests escalated to arrests for public disturbances. She went fucking haywire, probably broke some windows. Jarvis didn't stop there. She went after First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt for using Mother's Day as a way to promote the health and welfare of women and children. While it's true that Jarvis's mother was a community health advocate, Jarvis still didn't like the association. So, what I'm getting from this, she just wanted everybody to chill out and relax and hang out with their moms on Mother's Day. That's all she wanted.
Which sounds exceedingly reasonable.
Yeah. It's what I generally did. I'd make her breakfast, whatever, when I was younger.
Yeah, I still hang out with my mom.
Holy shit.
What?
Did this drive her she died in a sanitarium in 1948?
What?
On the holiday she created... The holiday she created lives on.
So she died today in 1948.
Well, not today. No, I read that wrong. She died. But the holiday lives on.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But she died in a sanitarium. Did this drive her insane?
One can only assume. Was she driven
insane by the commercialization of the holiday she created?
To be fair, this was 1948. Chances are that it was, this woman is having a fit. She must be mentally ill. So, take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, alright. Today, more people purchase flowers and plants for Mother's Day than on any other holiday. Anderson Pooper, why are you on my screen? Sorry. CNN just did a pop-up of Anderson Cooper's face. Today, more people purchase flowers and plants for Mother's Day than for any other holiday, except Christmas and Hanukkah. This year alone, Americans will spend $23.1 billion on the holiday. and most of that money will be spent on jewelry. About $4.6 billion will be spent on jewelry. So let's take a moment to talk about Father's Day. I'm kidding. We'll talk about that when Father's Day rolls.
Yeah. In the meantime, should we bring anyone on first, or?
Yeah.
Right.
Once again, anybody that wants to get on, just DM me. We'll give you a call. I already got a DM from somebody.
We'll go with one more person so that we have room for images.
Yeah, that works. Fucking it. Goddamn. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Sire, you're gonna have to add me. You're gonna have to add me as a friend, Sire. Unless Rimshi's already friends with him.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. Okay, chat. What are you guys talking about the alt-right? What's going on here?
I think I may have mispronounced alt-right and said all right.
Okay. Alt-right.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Sire. Yeah, that's one of the downsides to Discord.
You gotta friend him. All right, just waiting on him.
Yeah. Look. Oh wait.
And meanwhile, I will do some stuff to try and get his image on the screen.
Work that magic. So,
cool.
In the chat, tell me the worst Mother's Day gift you've ever given your mom.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah. How's it going?
Just another night at work.
Yeah. Rimshi, could you drop the My Circle link in the group chat?
Yeah. Give me a second, and I will drop it here momentarily.
All right.
Oh, that's right. It's over here.
Okay, do I need to get anything from my circle? Because I don't believe I actually have my circle.
No, you don't need anything.
No.
You just click the link and it'll bring you to the page.
Yep.
Give me 1 second here.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah,
Rimshi, what's the worst Mother's Day gift you've ever given your mom? Hello?
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rimshi, Sarah, what are the worst Mother's Day gifts you've ever given to your moms?
I can't even answer that with any degree of honesty. Mostly because I don't know.
What was that, Sire?
Does 30 years of pulling her hair out count? Because my birthday is tomorrow, and more often than not, we do have overlap with Mother's Day.
Oh, your mom must hate you.
No, not really. She loves me. She loves me, but there were times.
Yeah.
No, my mother normally just wants us to give her a call and text, and we'll do not do nothing major.
Yeah, that's all. That's what the founder of Mother's Day would want. Just to give a little call, send a text.
To understand how this Mother's Day went, my brother, his wife, and my dad went to the VIR to watch the Sports Car Club of America race. Yeah.
All right. Wait, did you just leave your mom to sit around and?
I
play
assume
house?
she probably went with them. I slept most of the morning, so.
Oh, okay. Rimshi, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I don't know. This is not lining
don't
up
know?
right. Whatever. It's good enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, let's cut to the my circle.
All right.
All right.
Good enough. There we go.
Yep. Yeah,
All
that
right.
open, right? Sorry.
Let's start out by watching this video. And yes, it is muted because there really is no reason for us to have the music. It's just some random song. Just mothers. Just mothers.
So there's a bunch of mothers
Goddamn.
walking around.
Like that was clearly point blank in the chest. Holy crap.
I think she got him in the leg too.
The first shot was definitely in the chest.
Yeah.
Get on your face, dude. Oh.
Pulling out a gun with all these kids around. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh man. It's just glorious to see a mother just fuck that guy.
Yep. Good mom.
Good mom.
2 thumbs up.
Doing her job.
This is why you should always advocate for self-defense in any of its forms.
This is why self-defense is right, not a privilege.
Yep.
Oh, don't fuck with the lion.
Yeah.
Now that we've watched a successful mom,
Oh no.
let's watch some fuck up.
Fail.
Oh. Oh, this is gonna hurt, guys.
I hope so.
I'm serious.
Hey, Roland. Yay!
That's a GTA death if I ever saw one.
Yeah, and we got the Roblox deaths on there.
Yep.
Wait, is that a child on a leash?
Probably.
No, it's worse than that. The child is not just on a leash. The leash isn't even on the child. It's around. It's through the shirt.
Jeez.
What can I do? If I hit my kid, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go to jail, right? I'm gonna go to jail. I can't do that.
Oh Lord.
You want to pause and talk?
Yes. What the fuck's going on?
I'm glad we caught that first.
Okay, all right. First off, that leash on the child, just beautiful. That's how you're supposed to leash your children. We all know it's not going to be like in a harness or a belt loop or okay, I'm not going to say around the neck because that might kill them, but yeah, it's just right through the shirt. Just oh my god, don't get control over it.
And is it just like hooked into the collar of the shirt?
No,
It
it's
looks like
through
it
the
might
collar. It looks like it's through either the sleeve or the collar and out through the bottom of the shirt.
Yes. Oh jeez, and then the fact, of course, that the kid is getting into the stuff and throwing it around, and the man is obviously telling her that she needs to either control the kid or leave, and her response is, "But if I hit him here, I go to jail." And she,
Because that's an excuse.
She's not wrong. She is not wrong. I will give her that.
And no one said to hit your kid.
They just said to control them.
Yeah,
What?
there's a huge difference there.
You wait for the beating when you get home. This is not the 1950s. They can't just beat you there in the store.
No.
Oh my god.
Hitting is not the only method of discipline either.
Yeah.
It should be your last. Yeah. It should be your last resort if you even use it at all.
Oh my god. Let's carry on.
I can't get my stuff. I'm told what? It's horrible.
All right, some VR. Holding the dog upside down.
Butt to face.
That's cute. That's cute. Please tell me the dog first. Please tell me the dog first.
The dog's just like, what the hell is going on?
Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, hold on, pause this real quick.
Oh no.
Pause it.
Are we going to play the game where we guess why the cops are there?
I need alcohol.
I think I know why
Dude,
the cops are
I'm
here.
at work. I can't drink.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Jables, what do you think? Why do you think the cops are here in the fire department?
She left her kids in the car. This is just bad luck.
Yeah, Ramsey?
I don't want to go any place we can't, but I'm guessing she hit someone while driving.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
It took you long enough.
No, Ramsey, this is low quality video. We don't know what her nationality is.
I never said anything about nationality.
Yeah, jeez, sire, you're the one assuming shit.
Okay, all right. My bad. Oh my god, I'm gonna go with the combination of the two. She managed to hit a person in a parking lot from a road rage incident, and then left her children in the car.
Oh, maybe.
Oh boy.
Let us see. What the hell?
What? Oh, there we go.
Let's just go back a little bit.
Alright. Oh, yep. For anybody that can't hear him, he's saying your children could have died. Yep. Windows were up. It's hot out here. She left the kids in the car. I win.
Congratulations.
She's getting chastised by that cop. Hey, pause it.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on here?
I think
We've
it's
seen
more
nothing.
VR, but I keep hearing the sound of arcing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too. So, is this VR with force feedback?
Oh, I don't know.
That might actually get me to invest in VR if there's actual legitimate force feedback.
All right, let's see what happens.
Have you been
Yeah.
moved?
We also just need to pause this every once in a while so we don't get hit with copyright strikes.
Yeah.
Move the camera up.
Did somebody put Grandma in VR on top of the building?
That's what it was.
That's perfect. All right.
So we see elder abuse by someone pushing
Yeah,
Grandma over.
We've seen child abuse, refusal of child abuse, and elder abuse, and then self-abuse right now.
No, that's not self-abuse. Someone reached over and turned it on. Because look at that arm.
Alright.
Both of her
Okay,
arms
okay.
are visible, and there's a third one. Unless she's a
Alright.
mutant, I don't think she has a third arm, Jables.
I'd like to think she's a mutant.
You know, she might have a third leg, but definitely no third arm.
Hashtag the dick makes it better.
Oh!
Yes.
The red eyes, the vomit out of the mouth. I am seen tonight.
Well, that looks more like. What did I do?
No, it looks more like, what did I do?
Okay. That was great. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either. I was expecting the kid to go and do something, but not vomit into the nose.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe get a headbutt.
Or a bite or bite end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
that,
go for
that
the tits.
yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, on Dr.
Ooh,
Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Who's seen this? Who
Oh.
what are the guesses?
Oh God.
Okay, hold on. I think we have a clue in the background there. I don't know what that is.
Looks like
It says
a
Dr.
closet of
Phil,
some
Jables.
kind.
Huh?
It says Dr. Phil, Jables.
Like, to behind the lady, not behind Dr. Phil himself.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, is that a closet? That's definitely a hallway of some sort.
Yeah.
Okay, I am at a loss. Let's go a little further.
Yeah, no,
You
look.
did not pull card when you pulled 3.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Back that up. What did you just say?
Demon baby.
Yes.
Did you tell me?
Okay.
Okay. Why
Why did
did you tell me you did not pull what?
When you pulled 3. Why did you
What?
lie to me? You didn't want to get in trouble. Does it work to lie to me? What happens when you lie to me? You get hot sauce.
What?
Wait, what?
How
Wait,
is
hold the
Whoa!
fuck down.
What? Whoa! Was that child abuse? I think that was child abuse.
When you lie, you get hot sauce. Or get it or a cold shower? Is that
Oh my god! Yes.
cold shower? Most definitely child abuse.
Yeah, the hot sauce, I don't know. That could be considered child abuse, I suppose, but like
Depends
my cousin
on how hot the hot sauce is.
Yeah, my cousin. Anytime he would screw up, his dad, would put like a drop of hot sauce in his mouth, or maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but roughly a drop.
Well, are we
He did
talking
it
like
so
Texas
he
Pete,
got in trouble
Tabasco?
so often. He got in trouble so often that one day he screwed up really bad, and his dad filled up a cap full of Tabasco sauce, gave it to him, and
Ooh.
he ate it like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what you gonna do, motherfucker?
Was your friend's name? Was your cousin's name Sean Evans?
No.
Sean Evans from Hollins.
Yeah, I mean, no, but I worked in a kitchen, and we had what was called Pure Cap, because we'd get these morons that would come in there, we want really spicy wings. So we took hot sauce, and we took Pure Cap, which was 100% pure capsaicin. No flavor, just heat. And you'd have no idea how many times those wings were returned for that. And I had that on my hands, and I rubbed my eyes. I went to use the bathroom with it on my hands, so... Ugh.
You get
Depending
used
on the
to
hot
it.
Sauce. Ish. But depending on the hot sauce, yeah, no, that, ooh. Carry on, please.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Before you carry on, I do have to say, I know my uncle had a rule where if you burped and you didn't say excuse me, you had to eat a habanero. That's about as bad as it got.
That's a little extreme.
It is a little extreme, but this is also like all of his kids were teenagers when he implemented that rule.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay, yeah,
But
okay,
it still seems like you forgot to you forgot to pay and walked away with that stuff. Lose your hand.
yeah.
But what is this, Saudi Arabia? But I mean, no, I mean, yeah, okay. When you're a teenager, eat this. Okay, you did something. Eat this habanero. Okay, that's fine. But when you're like 8, 6, no.
No. Well, depending if it was just like some sriracha.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if it's like sriracha or Texas Pete, I mean, just enough physical discomfort to not be, terrible, but just be mildly uncomfortable. But
no, I got my mouth washed out with soap for swearing one time.
I never did that.
It obviously did not help.
No, it really doesn't.
I just didn't swear in front of my parents anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, my dad was great. My dad was great. He always elicited enough fear from me that I didn't screw up all that much, but he never did anything that could be considered child abuse. He just made you always think like he could hit you.
Yeah, that was kind of my situation too. He definitely could.
I think the worst I ever got was one time, I don't even remember what I did, but I remember clearly what he did. He picked me up and held me against the wall at eye level with him.
Yeah.
And was talking sternly to me, and there was no threat there, but I was afraid for my fucking life.
But that's definitely a position of dominance.
Yes. Yeah.
That's more like, listen here, you little shit.
Yeah, I've been in a similar situation in that one.
Yeah.
Granted, I was in high school when that happened, so yeah.
Okay, so moving on. What do you think's gonna happen here? I see jerseys. I see a kid standing on something.
I see that kid falling face first into concrete.
Well, that's assuming it's concrete. It could be carpet directly above concrete.
That looks like a Walmart. That's definitely concrete.
Or tiled concrete, or if we're really lucky, she will hit a display rack.
or if we're not as lucky, there will be the thinnest layer of carpet, because sometimes they do that.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
if we can be exceedingly lucky, they'll pull the whole display down on top of themselves.
Oh, no, that's if we're lucky.
That's what I said, if we're lucky.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Let's do this. Oh, kids on the cart.
Oh, carts.
Yeah. No, you did not think she was sitting down. No, you did not think she was sitting down. You been yelling at this little girl the whole time.
Oh,
my God.
God.
Okay, I did not see that coming.
all right.
Yeah, I thought
It's
the kid was
birthday.
gonna lose balance. I did not think Mom was gonna pull it out from under her. And did you see the kid had a fucking cast?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we
So I heard
begin,
happy
just wanna
birthday.
Okay, before we get, I just want to say this girl closest to this thing. I just got to say I actually know people with that tooth structure. This is going to end beautifully. Probably with somebody's hair.
Yeah.
All right,
That's gonna
so
be my guess. I see candles. They were singing happy birthday, obviously.
Yeah.
There's going to be either hair's going to catch on fire, they're going to smash a face into the cake, and hair catches on fire.
she's
Is
gonna
that just
vomit
cake?
on the cake.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby vomit on the cake. I do see beers.
Place your
I do
bets
see
now.
beers. So this could be anything. Alcohol's involved. All options are open.
Let's do this.
Hair.
Yeah!
Oh Lord.
I'll just hold this side out of the way, and while I blow out everyone but that first one.
Yep. A plus.
Oh man. Let's see. No, we gotta go a little further to even get a clue. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna guess on this one. I think we know what this one is.
Wait,
Yeah.
I haven't seen this one. What's going on? Okay, is that a person or a dog? It's all
That
blurry.
looks like a woman screaming at a child, probably her daughter. I'm going to say early teens.
Let's watch.
All right.
36-year-old Angela Armendariz was caught on camera hitting and cursing at her 9-year-old daughter.
Wow, not even teens.
Hispanic.
A warrant was issued for Angela's arrest after the video came to light. She was charged with injury to a child.
Goodbye, bitch.
Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, no, there's no even commentary for that one. That's just good.
Bad mom.
Yeah. And not even the good kind of bad mom.
Okay.
No.
This looks like the little village from Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory.
No, this looks like the little village from Hot Fuzz.
It kind of does.
Oh.
This looks
Yeah.
British.
That's right. In Willy Wonka, all the roofs were red. These are all blue with roofs. They're probably neighboring, and they just war against each other.
One side has the chocolate factory, the other side just wants to win the best little village town ever. There's Simon Pegg, and poor Simon Pegg having to keep the peace there. It's gotta suck.
Yeah. That's a good movie. I might watch that tonight. It's on Netflix. Check it out, guys. I recommend it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz, worth a watch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even if it is just for the last 30 minutes of the movie. But still,
God.
it is
Yeah.
well worth it. It is a great movie.
But it's funny how, a little off topic, but it's kind of funny how Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and at the World's End, or Is that the third one that they did together?
Yeah.
It wasn't
well,
meant to be a
no,
trilogy.
They also did Paul.
Well,
They
no,
did Paul
but
together.
in that vein, it wasn't meant to be a trilogy, but it kind of turned into one. And no, they're not all directly related. It's you could say it's a look at human fallacy.
Yes.
Yeah. Those are all really good movies.
Oh, fuck yeah.
At World's End, not as much. I've only seen it once.
There were steps that they
drinking
missed
while I was
that could have
watching
made it better. It is the only issue with At World's End. The only issue.
What if there's a
Steps they
director's
missed
cut?
that could have made it better. But beyond that, it's wonderful.
I wonder if there's a director's cut where they might have those steps.
Oh, I would hope so.
They don't seem to really release director's cuts anymore, unless if it's a shitty DC superhero movie.
Well, the
Or
reason for that is
Tolkien.
they have to try to salvage the damn thing.
Yeah.
And for Tolkien, that's just a matter of, we made so much more footage. It could have been 7 hours longer.
No, actually, that's more. We made so much footage, and we still didn't even reach what's in the books.
Yeah.
Let's see what this is.
The Benningtons are getting ready to go to their favourite Chinese restaurant. Going out and looking good as a family is very important to Jane.
Okay.
Well, you were right. It is British.
Is this gonna be some My Strange Addiction shit?
No, this.
Should I get that type of shit?
Is this Super Nanny?
No, this isn't even Super Nanny. This is like extremely overbearing mom or some shit.
Because all your friends and your peers are growing up and moving on a lot quicker. Like, you know, they go into town a lot younger than ever I did, but they're growing up so much quicker. You've got to join in, otherwise, you know, you're held back from your friends, and then it starts to getting bullying and stuff like that. So I think, you know, you've got to let them grow up at the same rate as everyone else.
Sasha!
What?
Wait, what?
I am lost.
She's telling her how to dress, saying that she's not going to leave unless she dresses a certain way.
Is this some chav shit?
This is the cult.
Oh, she's saying, I'm trying to make my daughter grow up at the same rate as everybody else, because everybody's growing up so quickly nowadays.
It looks more like Mom wants to... Oh, God. Mom just wants to be high school popular again.
Oh God, let's.
So.
I almost want this one to be done soon.
Please tell me it ends real quick.
I called it. It's chav shit.
Family are finally ready to leave.
I'm telling you, it's chav shit.
Once at the restaurant, Jane encourages Sasha to practice her new cheerleading routine.
Living vicariously.
4, go. Let's do it. Go on, now.
I wanted to be a cheerleader when I was a kid, so must you.
Oh, God. Oh, this poor child.
I don't want to be a cheerleader.
3, 4. Properly.
You know, as I keep saying to her, don't just stand there. You know, if you want to be seen, you've got to do something stupid at the right time to be seen. You know, if you're standing on a bus station singing and some guy walks past Andrew Lloyd Webber, you know, you've made it. You know, it's that sort
I hate this woman.
weird scenario.
Oh my God! This is okay. This is how you make a little Tay.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh Lord.
Just look at that guy. You'd think
the rest of these were kind of funny. This one just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was This has gone on way too long, and it's just depressing.
Yeah.
It's chav shit, and with an emphasis on the shit right there.
Yeah.
What's
I mean,
chav?
look at the
What's
dude.
chav
He's
mean?
just like, I like getting laid.
I don't have a brow ridge at all. It just goes forehead into nose. And I'm amazed I was able to reproduce to something over a 4.
If I swim on my back, people think I'm a shark. That's...
Well, at least we found something to laugh about. Oh God, I hope this ends soon.
Yeah.
Do you want me to sing the song?
Oh, thank God.
Oh. Okay.
We can just end this one right here with this beautiful BuzzFeed presents, and let's just move on to the next one.
Yeah, you don't need any more than this. But let's watch it anyway.
I do have to say,
genderqueer person. My understanding about gender is that ultimately it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't give you the information about that person that you think that it's going to give you. The person I am today.
Why are you wearing a candy bar shirt?
Or long to be when I was really little.
Hey, don't make fun of the candy bar shirt. That's about the only thing that makes sense in this video.
Sir, I saw the shirt that you were about to buy, okay? So you can't talk shit about anybody else's shirt.
You have no room to talk.
That is true.
So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is how you fix a buzz.
Okay, this is much better.
Yeah, I dig it. It's a good song.
This was little Cyril.
Alright, pause real quick. So when it comes to, like, the gender non-conforming parents thing, I have to say the same thing that I say every time this whole transgender, gender non-conforming shit comes up. Your personality is not your fucking gender.
Agreed.
Okay? I'm gonna get in trouble for that one. I probably. Alright, you can go.
Oh God, looking back, Bar, the husband looks like a serial killer. Let's hope he starts with the wife.
Yeah. Yep, I totally agree, Bar. I totally agree.
Okay.
Man, I'm gonna punch you. Alright. Legal battle. There's a baby. I'm guessing custody.
Paternity, maybe.
Alright, let's go.
Yes.
To go. A healthy baby, but already at the center of a controversial legal fight.
The first question people always ask is your baby a boy or a girl? I don't know.
Oh, God damn it.
Parent Corey Doty says that only Cyril can answer that question.
Fuck.
Someday.
Oh, we should have known.
Okay. No, here's what you can fucking do. My child is biologically male, or my child is biologically female. You can tell them that. That's okay. You can call them a boy or a girl, and then just let them do whatever the fuck they want. It's you telling them that they're a boy or a girl, or saying that they're a boy or a girl. Doesn't fucking matter. God damn it. Just encourage them to grow their personality and be who they want to be, and then maybe you don't have to worry about all this shit, and they don't end up being confused as fuck later on in life, being all, I'm a boy on mornings, but sometimes in the afternoon I'm a girl. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's
God,
utter horse.
Fucking damn it.
It's utter horse cock.
Yeah.
Like not poppycock, straight up horse cock.
I get in so many arguments about this where I'm at in my city.
I don't talk.
This is one of those things that gets me.
This is why I spend more time on the internet than I do outside of my apartment, other than at work.
Your apartment's safer from this kind of crap.
This is why I spent like 2 or 3 years before I really started talking about social and political issues in my local bar, so that everybody would know that I'm actually a good person and willing to talk to you about shit, as opposed to them just hating me for having the quote-unquote wrong opinions.
Wrong thing.
Anna, that is also my gender.
I think that's mine.
I identify as an
Oh no,
attack
wait, mine's not
helicopter,
whiskey,
so-
mine's scotch.
Ooh, making it extra classy.
Some days I'm an attack helicopter, but most days I'm a Fletcher class destroyer.
All right. Okay.
Let's finish this one and see what shit's next.
I'm not assuming that Cyril is going to be cisgendered. I'm also not assuming that Cyril is going to be trans. I'm leaving room for them to determine who they are and trying to encourage the system to get out of the business of certifying guesses.
Guys, I think mine just stopped.
Dodie, who's a non-binary trans parent, says that designate.
Hold on. Yours just stop. Try just
Yeah, just refresh. Try that.
God damn. Yeah, Ned, he's probably not really the father. I saw that before you retracted it. You motherfucker.
And yes, Anna, I would agree. Scotch and whiskey are pretty close, but it is a larger difference than big gender and gray gender. Or bi-gender and gray gender. Big gender.
Yeah. There's I follow a lot of, like, comedy shit on YouTube and wherever, because I listen to stand-up comedy like a lot of people listen to music. And there was, the Laugh Factory put out a clip on their YouTube. There's a guy that identified as bi-gender, but uses he, him pronouns. Feels like a girl inside, but is definitely a boy also. And this is part of a stand-up bit.
It falls flat, doesn't it? By the way, Y2K?
Actually, no. Actually, he was pretty funny. He was pretty funny.
Oh, okay. By the way, Y2K?
He brings...
Y2K, real quick. That guy is not the worst stepdad. That guy is the worst cuck dad.
Yeah. That's why I thought that he's not really the father of the Ned's little kid fit so well.
I don't even want to finish this one, because I think this one goes to the end.
No. We're on a... oh, wait, maybe. Yeah, just keep going.
Okay.
A baby,
another
either
30
male
seconds
or
of this.
female at birth,
what was that?
Their human right to freely express gender.
Don't worry.
There's been pushback from the government, and Dodie is in the midst of both a judicial review and a case at the BC Human Rights Tribunal. But this spring, the baby's health card arrived, and instead of an M or an F in the sex category, there's a U, presumably for unspecified or unknown. The document is believed to be...
God damn it, that's just north of me.
It's a step in the right direction, but the fight's not over.
Hashtag bomb British Columbia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's move on.
Come look at me from the front.
Okay. We do have another,
Can you put my hand here?
this one's from, Phil Army. So fun. Oh, gonna kick her in the head.
Let's get back to the funny stuff.
Hi, mate.
You idiot! What? Grandma. Oh, read that time ambulance. Oh, shit.
We're go, ready?
What did... Let's sit on the hoverboard. Did everyone else disappear, or what's going on here?
Oh, I'm still here.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to run. I'm having to run with my boss, so I'm being a little quiet in the process. Okay, on the subject of hoverboards, I just want to point this out. This actually happened to me last night, and if anybody doesn't believe me, you can ask Micah to get the proper words I used. So I work in an urban area, downtown area, and this dude rolls out between two cars into oncoming traffic on a hoverboard looking at his phone. Right at us. Yeah.
Did you hit him?
No.
Oh.
I didn't. I was like,
Missed opportunity.
it was a missed opportunity, but I didn't feel like having to explain to my boss why I just ran over a guy on, and why I wasn't going to be at the office for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I don't get paid for it. I'm not there.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah. Don't fuck with hoverboards. Don't sit on them either, because obvious reasons. You're an idiot.
Explode into flames.
Oh.
Let's continue.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, hey, Jeff.
Are you okay?
Oh, hi, Jeff. You are picking up these Easter eggs whether you like it or not!
I like how the kid just finally just gives up and just goes limp.
Mom.
Oh, no, bad.
Oh,
she landed. Good. Pogo sticks are all...
Look at me.
Not as bad as I thought.
1, 2, 3, go.
I don't know if somebody threw that, or...
that had to have been thrown. There's no way that came off a tree like that.
Well, not off a tree necessarily, but it could be a little well. Leaves stick together. Pretty much cuts a parachute.
It went straight to Mom's face.
1,
Oh, yeah, I was sorry. Okay.
3.
What do you think's about to happen?
He's gonna get smacked in the face with one of the flaps of the box, because it looks like a baby reveal.
A baby's gonna drop out.
Or he's gonna freak out and smack her in the face, or knock her down in some way, shape, or form. It looks like they're on an incline. There might be a little...
She's gonna fall backwards into the bush.
Yeah.
I hope that's it. I hope that's it.
Oh, damn it!
This one's fairly obvious, gonna scare the crap out of Mom. Let's flip her.
Yeah, let's just smack my kid's face first. Yep.
Dancing. What do we have
here?
here?
Oh, yeah, dancing's going on. Kid's gonna smack face against counter.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I'm just vertical. Nope, never mind. Oh, man. Oh. What the fuck?
Wait, is that kid motorboating his mom?
Yes.
I hope the next words that come out of her mouth are, remember when you used to do this to me?
Let's see.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm disappointed.
No.
Bad kitty. Bad kitty, mom.
Get me
Yeah, I could have paid $2 extra for a blow dry, but...
Thank you.
Let me give you a push, Carla.
Somebody's afraid of car washes.
Look out, Dylan! Look out! Look out, Dylan!
Oh, no! Purposely moved in the way. That was me. That was me as a kid. Fuck that. I'm gonna stop him. It's okay.
I'll save you, Mom.
I think the best funny accident I ever had. Where we had a driveway.
Wow, robot.
Going down the hill.
You're good now.
Was that a little better?
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay, but yeah, sorry. There's a little dead spot here as I come past the hospital. Anyway, I was pushed. My brother me and my brother get in the sled to go down the hill, the bottom part of our driveway. At the bottom part of our driveway is an old Cutlass Sierra. And this is like an 80s old Cutlass Sierra. So I was like, okay, this is the family car, and couldn't get up the driveway. So we start that. My brother pushes us down the thing and then bails out.
Jimmy, you idiot. Look
Get in the car, go under the car, and come out the other side, and my brother runs. Because he knows what's going to happen when I get back to the house. So, yeah. Fun times. Fun times. I was 3.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
All right.
No, don't say that.
Anyway, moving on.
No, don't say that. That's a bad word. Yep, bad word. Don't say it.
He's not saying shit. He's saying
Did you get
shit.
into my flower? Yeah, I
Hold
want you to
it, hold
put
it,
it back
hold
in
it.
there. Thank you. No.
What's that?
Say sorry, Mommy. Cheese, that's what you're going to say. You're not going to say sorry, Mommy?
Yeah. You ready to leave yourself? Not good. Let's go wash it off. Just like the picture.
That picture.
God!
You did make it.
Hold on, pause this real
Go,
quick.
go, go, go.
Have you guys seen that meme with that little kid? He's obviously a little English kid. And he's sitting in the car and he just goes, fuck off!
No, I haven't.
Oh, jeez. Keep playing this. I'll try to find that video of that.
It's selfie time with the kids.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
You gotta lean up first. Ready?
She swung it and went.
Are you okay?
Well timed, child.
This isn't funny, please. I'm scared.
It's just a llama.
Oh, Steve. No.
It's not doing anything.
I think the best one is.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, sorry.
I said I think the best one I've ever seen or something like that is they're on a safari and they're looking outside and this like lion walks up and then opens the car door.
What?
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're sitting like, wow,
You're
look
missing
at
all the good shit.
yeah, dude.
Obviously. To be fair, though, I did work 12s this week. This is the only day I've had off, and it'll probably be the same for the next, like, 2 weeks.
No, these are old videos. These are like a good year or two old at least.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I work 11, so, you know. I'm on 11-hour shifts these days, so, you know.
That means you have 1 more hour to look shit up.
No, I have 1 more hour to try not to kill myself on the ride home.
Ooh. Yeah.
Don't
do that. Mecca's in the chat. She won't be too happy.
Oh, no, she knows. She knows. She knows I have she's gotten quite a few of the phone calls of, I'm having to talk to you to keep me from falling asleep. The only time I don't call her is Sunday morning because I let her sleep. And those are the ones that get interesting.
Fucking bar. Llama carjacking.
Only in Peru.
Let's continue.
Yes, please.
And I baptize you in the name of the Son.
The Father and the Holy Spirit.
Now, Rimsey, I'm going to ask you a question here.
What?
Okay, if you were in that situation, would you do that to Mrs. Rimsey?
I wouldn't be in that situation. I'd be in the water.
That's fair enough. Because Mecca, I love you, but if that had happened, it was me and you, you're going in the water.
I'd already know that thing has no balance to it, and I wouldn't be on it. Or I'd be challenging myself, fully expecting to go in, one of the two.
Well, I mean, with the water wasn't that fast. You could definitely walk through it. It looked like.
Oh yeah, they just didn't want to get wet.
Plus, he was wearing shorts and sandals. Just fucking walk through it.
Yeah, I mean, I did that once. G6 and I were down in the canyon by his parents' house, where we would always camp, and we had fallen a log across. Well, we didn't fall it across the valley. But we had dragged it across and set it up so that we could walk across it, because we were planning on creating a platform there. Anyway, we were walking across it in the dark, so we couldn't even see the bottom of the the little gully. And I get about halfway across, apparently, start to lose my balance, turn around, start to run back, know I'm gonna fall off before I get back and jump, and sprain my ankle. I learned my lesson. Use a light.
Wait, does anybody know what's going on here? Is that corn?
Someone's organizing something.
That is either corn or beans.
Somebody counting?
That's what it looks like.
Sir,
Hispanic, not Jewish.
Mecca says she'd take you down with her.
I know she would. I know how physics work.
If I'm going in, so are you.
Love you, babe.
Bar says it's beans.
Yeah, it does look like beans.
Because she was speaking Spanish.
As you can see here, the Portuguese do not have any love lost with the Spaniards.
Maybe.
How does that mean it's beans? Spark knows something I don't.
Apparently. Let's find out.
Pues qué bueno, para que también se parece el arroz.
Oh my god.
I love having the stream up on my phone because I get kind of like an instant replay.
Right?
Let's back that up just a hair, because I want to see what was on that table that woman just demolished. Oh, oh no. Oh no. That's one of those ceramic Christmas villages.
And the stand had a mirror on it.
Oh yeah, well generally when you make like one of those nice little Christmas villages, my parents make one. You use cotton balls, but you place it on a mirror so you can like mimic like an icy pond and shit like that.
Yeah. and you generally put it in a place where gravity is not likely to be too detrimental to it, or it's not going to be fallen or knocked over.
Yeah, but then you introduce a hoverboard to the situation. Oh, there we go.
That's... yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, why did we make those things again?
People are stupid. Let's continue.
Because people don't want to walk anymore. That's why.
Where is it?
Thank you very much.
Where is it?
Oh, that's just cute.
Yeah.
Pauses.
Oh.
Bart, we don't mean nativity scenes. We mean, like, little just... It just looks like a small village.
Yeah, a nativity scene is a manger with a fake Jesus and a fake Mary and a fake Joseph and fake wise men and animals that look like they don't give a shit.
And it's not just the page from the Bible that all talks about.
Yeah, a Christmas village, it could be any town USA at Christmas.
Yeah.
In like the early 1900s.
Fair enough, Bar. Fair enough. By fake Jesus, I am being a little presumptuous that there was one. Redundant is another term for it.
I don't mean to make fun of anybody that's religious out there. Sorry, Mom.
Medier,
is Mohammed a fake Jesus?
Yeah.
No, Medier,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure some people from your local peace-loving community will come and speak to you about that. Briefly.
The religion of peace.
Please join the Saints Discord. You can DM me anytime with all your complaints about the anti-religious jokes that I make.
Or you could just join voice chat and see how much we actually care.
My Twitter is also linked in the description. You can check that out and put all complaints there too.
My Twitter's not
DMs
purely
are always
because
open.
I don't use it.
Yeah. You can DM Waffle about the jokes that I make. That would be pretty funny.
Waffle, you need to return to keep him in check. Oh.
I hereby denounce the effects that social media have on my children, their disobedience and their disrespect.
What the fuck?
Alright? I refuse to be disobeyed.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
You're just fucking up all their phones and tablets?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
We are now going to...
I think this one's just going to be cute.
Yeah, it looks like 2 alpacas.
You were wrong! I refuse to be disobeyed! Gravity must obey me!
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
What'd you see
Beautiful
on the
ending.
truck?
Beautiful ending.
Yeah.
Say it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, truck.
What was it?
Sissy, say truck. Ah, fuck. No, truck. Truck.
Old truck.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Truck.
Yeah, I had a teacher. Pause this real quick.
3.
Pause game on point. There we go. That's perfect.
I want to rewatch that.
Okay. I had a teacher whose daughter, her husband was a trucker, and his daughter couldn't say truck. She would also say fuck instead of truck. And so I heard she told me the story about when they were at the grocery store and somebody asked her daughter what her dad does, and her daughter just said, "My dad likes to fuck."
Okay.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Let's watch that again.
Yes, please. Oh,
And she keeps it in her mouth. And looks like she swallowed it. Oh.
What was she expecting to do on that ramp?
I don't know.
That's like a foot away.
I don't know.
That's not that much of an incline. You weren't that fat.
Well, with the baby and the Jesus. I think the best part about this video is the reaction of the person with the camera.
Well, nobody died. We're all good.
Let's listen to the
subscribe to us.
kid.
Yeah, that's the one that I sent you isn't the original, but it is a good enough rendition.
All right, let's do it.
Rock and roll.
My windscreen washers. It's on my roof.
That's right, Hugo. Ow, didn't eat me. Look at the camera. Where are we?
Ah, monkey on the car.
Monkey on the car. Oh.
Fuck off.
So that kid saying "fuck off" has been used in so many memes. Whenever it's like an angry person that comes up to a car, I saw one where somebody that just like punches a car window and breaks it. It's a guy yelling, and then it cuts to this kid, and he's like, "Fuck off!" And the guy just punches the car window and breaks it.
Yeah.
It's been used so many times for like car interactions. I'm surprised you've never seen that room shake.
No, I haven't.
It's beautiful. We're bringing it back. They're getting the Lesser Saints of Discord bump. Make more fuck off games.
So if any of you out there have children and want to become,
if you want them featured on the Lesser Saints of Discord podcast,
just record your kid saying "fuck off." Doesn't matter the situation. The more awkward, the better. Church, a bar mitzvah, your grandmother's
grandmother.
Oh, I've got a story. So when I was a little kid, my great-grandmother was still alive. And I'm a little kid. I'm not thinking about anything. And thumbs up were like the thing to do back then. And I accidentally bumped into her and fell over, and I got my parents helped me up. And are you okay? Thumbs up. Walk away. That little fucker flipped me off. No, Grandma. He did not flip you off. He gave you a thumbs up. That little fucker flipped me off.
Back in the olden days, we used to bite the thumb at people. Flick it at them.
Yes.
Just so you know.
And we are toilet.
I took a Shakespeare class.
Yeah, I did too. I was forced to.
Yeah. All right. We're running up on time since we're about to start in about 25 minutes. Anything you want to shill, sire?
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and show the voice chat. Come for the camaraderie and also to listen to people discuss the dying moments of Grizzly Man. Or look at cute pictures of animals, depending on who's on.
All right, fair enough.
Or trains,
Link
or
in the description for
traps,
the
or...
Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a link in the description for the Discord. Use faint of heart should not look at the NSFW section.
No.
No.
Even those of you who are strong of heart, I would highly suggest against it.
I do it every day because I'm a moderator and I have a job to do.
Yeah,
I volunteer for it.
I do the same thing.
It kills you inside, doesn't it?
I don't know. It hasn't gotten to that point yet because I spent 5 years in the Marine Corps, and at some point you get bored with the regular porn, and you start moving on to the weird shit, and it eventually gets boring, and you move weirder and weirder and weirder until you're looking at porn of a dude who's getting sounded by a full-on dildo, and you can see the dick start to split in half.
Ew.
And you're not even you're not turned on or anything. You're not turned off. You're just sitting there like that's fucking weird. Do they have that in HD?
They do. I can tell you about that.
I have not. I am no longer at that point. Keep that shit away from me. But my soul is not destroyed by our not safe for work, and that is not a challenge.
Anyway.
Also, no gore, lolly, or shoto allowed in the NSFW area.
Yeah.
No child
there's
porn.
Also a request from Bar in Mecca for Panda UFC fighting. If you want to, I think you can probably pull out on that. It's adorable. It's adorably savage.
Yeah. Where was that?
It was in DC.
It should be in voice text 2.
Oh, 2. I'm looking at 1. That's why I don't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, we have enough time for that.
Where is it?
Then we gotta close out the show.
All I'm seeing are turtles and rats, and you guys have been sharing animals.
It's before Grizzly Man.
Sharing a lot of animals.
Yeah.
It was around. Keep in mind, it was around like 5 p.m.
Oh, it'd be before that. Yeah, this is gonna take a moment to find. Oh, there's your shirt.
Were they showing that?
There it is.
Yeah, there's the shirt. I'm gonna have to buy that shirt, unfortunately.
Yeah, now you have to buy it.
That shirt.
You have to buy it now.
Don't buy that shirt. Don't buy that shirt.
3 minutes.
If you buy that shirt,
here we
buy
are.
that shirt, send it to Jeff. Boom, boom, boom. Panda UFC. Guy's coming up. He's gonna fuck that panda up. That's what he's thinking right now. Yeah, come on. I stuck into your cage. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up. Are you even awake? You ready for this shit?
You flood the server with scat, I am gonna do mean shit to you.
No scat either. You will get banned almost immediately. Then it begins, the wrestling match. It's going for a single leg take. Panda's going for a single leg takedown. Rolls over on top of him. Still got the leg, holding him down,
Here you can see him.
Man tries to calm the panda down and get away. Doesn't work. That panda doesn't fall for bullshit. Panda lays down on top of him. Panda, by the way, is probably about between 200 and 250 pounds, just so you know.
The average one is like, what, 230 to 250 for an adult male panda? So it's not not like a grizzly or a black bear that it rolls on you, you're gonna have broken bones.
Yeah. Fine, guys, DM me the scat porn. That's fine. Okay? Jesus Christ.
Going for the headlock there, but the panda just doesn't seem to. Nope. He's not playing it.
Come on, Anna. I thought you were the one who was into the scat porn.
Anna's totally into the scat porn. We share porn. She doesn't know it yet, but we do. damn it. I'm gonna get so much scat.
Just don't look at anything Devil King sends you.
No, I have to. I'm a morbid sense of curiosity.
Just because I'm German doesn't mean I like
Anna, it's all right. I'm German too. It's fine. It's fine.
Scheiße.
Can I kiss you where the sun don't shine? And I don't mean Cleveland.
I know you really want to hide it, but it's in your blood. The scat is in your blood.
This dumbass made a mistake, and he gets to walk away from it.
Yeah. Is that blood on the panda? I'm not entirely sure.
No, that's probably
dirt. They're probably dirt or just where the color fades.
I wish it was blood.
That dude's blood.
No, I don't, because then it would have been gore, and we couldn't do that shit.
Yeah. And it's at this point that you see that the panda has officially won the match. The guy's going again, trying to get and the officials call it. It's the panda, and yes, panda has won.
The panda wins. The panda wins by takedown and points. But the man does slip away.
Yes, the man does slip away with absolutely no dignity left in him. As you can see, the panda was moving to close in on it to finish the job, but the video cuts out, so we are spared the gory details.
All right, that's all we have time for today, I guess.
Yes.
As always, Gables, Frimshy, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, sire.
Especially last minute.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Hey, anytime.
If you want to hang out, generally we talk a little bit after we close out. So, your choice. But with that, we have been your Lesser Saints of Discord, your one and only pre-show to the YouTube Saints. Come on every Sunday night at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We come on about 2 hours before the Saints. Be sure to check them out in about 15 minutes over at the YouTube Saints channel. I'm sure everybody here knows about them because you watch us, and that's the whole reason why we have a following.
It's about the only following we have.
Everybody.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody. Happy Mother's Day.